In conclusion, for issue number 10 and case number 2 of our training course, let's consider a purely design engineering issue. Why is a separate technical assignment drawn up for individual units and systems, but not for individual ANS? The answer from the point of view of design engineering and approval of the document, according to GHOST 15016, is as follows. If you add the necessary information to the main units and systems to the upper level technical assignment, it will be about a couple of thousand pages long. The answer from the point of view of the project management is as follows. At the early milestones of the project, the degree of development of design engineering documentation is relatively low, and therefore it makes no sense to form separate technical assignments for units and systems. It makes sense to form them closer to the milestones of the development of serial design engineering documentation. Let's try to answer it as a part of analysis of the applicability of the value analysis-based design-to-cost concept to conditionally large or complex and small development facilities. So, from the point of view of the design-to-cost methodology, when determining the significance based on the functions listed in the upper-level technical assignment, it's possible to make a very big mistake for underestimating individual units and systems in terms of the number of their functions, or the quantity of their functions, described in the upper-level technical assignment. Indeed, if you look at for example, the requirements for components such as a power plant or electrical system, or a complex or heavy drone and a micro drone, then approximately the same number of consumer functions can be added to the functional model for this system. However, for a micro drone, the system may be conditionally maintenance-free, and for a heavy drone, operational functions will appear that will not be mentioned in the upper-level technical assignment. In particular, for this reason, separate technical specifications are written for individual systems and assemblies or conditionally large and complex drones, for example, with a takeoff weight of 1 ton. Thus, the expanded list of functions from the second level of technical assignment or technical assignment for aggregates and systems allows us to assess the significance based on an estimate of the quantity of functions more accurately. The peculiarity of the micro drone is that all functions can be reflected in the upper level technical assignment, which is why we took in the case there are no separate technical assignment for micro drone units and systems in this case. This leads to the conclusion that for heavy drones, or for example, or motorcycle or a car, at early milestones, in parallel with the upper-level technical assignment, the development of technical assignment for the main units and systems should be implemented. Otherwise, the design-to-cost technique becomes inapplicable due to an incorrect assessment of significance based on the number of functions corresponding to the main media, main aggregates and systems. A common mistake in the early milestones of the development of a conditional large or complex facilities is that to save engineering resources, only upper-level technical assignments are formed without parallel formation of the technical assignment for the most expensive units and systems. Thus, as in the issue of our practical case number 2, we come to dialectical contradiction, but of a slightly different kind. Namely, if in case number 2 we consider the question whether or not to transfer target prices to the supplier, then here we are considering the question, is it worth spending project resources on parallel development of individual technical specification or technical assignment for aggregates and systems in addition to the upper-level technical assignment for the product under conditions or uncertainty? Let us formulate the consequence. For the convenience of assessing the significance using technical assignment according to GHOST 15016 formed in a classical or text form, there should either be an appendix in the format of tabular structural functional model, or these models should be included in the section Technical and Economic Characteristics along with a table of novelty. Thus, the formation of such applications to technical assignment is an essential requirement for design engineers as part of the design engineering support or cost engineering support in accordance with the design to costs management methodology based on the value analysis. In conclusion, I would like to add that the fact at least two contradictions have already been discovered, albeit uncomplicated at first glance, indicates the internal dynamics and development of the theoretical basis of design to cost management methodology based on the value analysis.